Hi, welcome to SureFew. I'm Brent and this is part 3 of the basic hand drill. So in part 2 we did accidentally get a coal there, but you can see that, when you use that pithy stalk plant, you get this divot, this raised area inside the hole that you burned in. And that's because the pith inside the stalk is soft and it pushes up inside the stalk and compresses. And that's actually a critical part to getting the coal. So that's why you won't get a coal right away. You need to burn in that hole a little bit so that you get that divot of wood poking up inside the shaft of your spindle. So in this section we're actually going to get a coal, hopefully again, and blow it into flame. And I think that sometimes it's okay to just practice your hand drill, not think too much about it. You're not really trying to get a coal, just working on your technique. Maybe you're working on that float, not worrying too much about getting a coal. But I think that it's helpful to take the time to get some tinder together, even if it's just, this artificial tinder. This is made from jute string from the hardware store. Just in case you do get a coal, because it's gonna give you more motivation for actually trying for the coal. So we have our spindle, our fireboard, our tinder bundle. I have a baggie of coal dust. This is from both bow drill and hand drill, the leftover dust that never caught next to the fireboard. I'm going to use that as coal extender, which is more important with hand drill because you get a real small coal usually out of hand drill. So you pour a little bit of this stuff on there and you can get a bigger coal that way. And we have a little piece of birch bark here to catch the coal. So because this fireboard rocks a little bit, I'm just going to steady it with my big toe there. And just like in part 2, I'm going to start with the float. Just floating at the top, getting it warmed up, waiting to see some smoke. Okay, I'm starting to see some smoke. I want to see a little more before I'm going to migrate down the spindle. Picking up speed and downward pressure a little bit. Okay, lots of smoke now. I'm going to start migrating down the spindle. I'm going to use the prayer float to come back to the top so that I don't lose that pressure. Just going to go down and up until it looks like I have a coal. Okay, we do have a pretty nice sized coal from that one. Just like with the bow drill, I'm going to take my time here, not trying to rush it. Just let it build. You want to see that big chunk of red in there. I'm going to pour a little coal dust on it, let it get even bigger. Not too much at a time. Don't want to squish it. I'm gonna put a little bit of cattail fluff inside my tinder bundle, help that coal extend even more. You can see that is a gigantic coal after I poured the extra coal dust on top. So now I'm just going to carefully put it in my little bird's nest here. If I want to, I can even let it build a little more by putting a little more coal dust on there inside the tinder bundle. Absolutely no rush here. Let that, the more heat you can let it build in there, the more that tinder bundle is going to dry out, the more likely it'll be to burst into flame. Starting to get a little bit hot because I have a small tinder bundle there, so I'm gonna put this nice birch bark against that, save my hands. And there you have it.